What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cinema Saga. Today is Halloween, so we're going to do something a little different. I have put together a select group of horror movie characters to see which of these is the worst of the worst when it comes to survivability. I'm putting myself toe to toe with these sinister people, so let's see who's the most terrifying, who can you just kick across the room, and if a 6 foot, 175-pound cinephile can beat them. Alright, so start us off. We have light work. Now, light work just means it's easy, it's a breeze, I don't have any worries. I'm gonna get straight through it, making it to the sequel. I don't have a problem messing them up. They're going out. They're the ones I become the slasher. Then we have injured. Injured just means I'm probably 50-50. I might, get a bruise here and there, I'm get lightly injured, or I could be seriously injured. So that's 50-50, but I don't die. And then we have dead. That's it. They got me. I put up a fight. I tried. I got towards the end, but then we have a Friday the 13th situation. They come up at me, and it may be a dream, it may not. We don't know. Who knows? But either way, I died. So that was that. I didn't make it. And then we have cooked, which means I'm obliterated. There's just no chance, no way, no shot. It's done. It's over. End of story. End discussion. So start us off, let's just get into it. We have Michael Myers. Michael is a supernatural sort of character, in my opinion. I mean, he just keeps coming back, keeps coming back, keeps coming back. So he's going to be a little hard to beat, I think. But, because, I'd get tired of running, and I'm like, man, you know what? Just go ahead, do your thing. However, we looked we see Halloween Ends, and they killed him. If you're really preparing for that attack, I think that you can trap him, and then you just put him down the meat crusher, the oil crusher, whatever that thing was that they put him down in, and he's done. Um, of course, I'd have to have this is just me going up against the guy, and he's gonna keep coming back. I don't have a whole community to fight against him. It's just me. So I'm going to put Michael. I definitely would be injured, but I'm gonna put him in dead because I don't see myself. Eventually, I'm just gonna get tired, and he's like pretty much immortal. I'm just gonna have to give up. There's nothing I can hit him with that's gonna. I mean, maybe if I come up with some elaborate plan to trap him, and then it crushes him and disables him, destroys him, whatever the case. Maybe if I throw a grenade at, I don't think there's any way I'm really gonna be able to beat him. So that's Michael. He's in dead. Let's get on to Freddy Krueger. Now, Freddy Krueger is a really tough one because you can't go to sleep. That's the thing. I haven't actually seen Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, so somehow they defeat him. But apparently, if you take away the energy force that he feeds on you, the life force, whatever, in your dreams, then you can beat him. I'm pretty good at controlling my dreams. Sometimes I have nightmares, but I tend to overcome them. So it's possible that I could beat Freddy Krueger in the nightmare. My mind's pretty strong when it comes to that sort of situation in the dream realm. So I'm gonna put Freddy Krueger in injured. Freddy Krueger's in injured. All right. So next we have Jason Voorhees. Oh, that's another one. It's another. It's really just Michael Myers 2.0, man. I personally I like Michael Myers better than Jason Voorhees, so that's just that. But in this situation, Jason he's gonna keep coming back. I mean, I think he has some sort of supernatural ability that's even higher than Mike. So it would be. I'm not gonna say cooked because well actually uh no, I think I anytime I can actually get away, uh almost get away, there's probably a chance. So where I can run away, there's a chance. So I'm gonna put Jason right by Mike in dead. And then we have Ghostface. Now Ghostface is pretty easy because it's
Like meat.
element of surprise. That's all they got. So I think Ghostface is going to. I might get injured. They might catch me slipping. But it's really if I had a section in between injured and light work, I'd put them there because it's usually just a girl that's a little smaller or a dude that's a little smaller, whatever the case. They're probably done. If we're going up against toe to toe, especially when I know who the person is. Oh man, you're done, bro. There's nothing you can do. He's done. Then we got Leatherface. Leatherface has a few family members with him, but I'm gonna stick to just going up against him alone. So with Leatherface, I think I'll put Leatherface in injured. I think I'll put him in injured because he's not the smartest guy in the world, and Michael Myers and Jason they have a better battle IQ, I think, as they would say. So I'm gonna put him in injured. I think I can escape his grasp, and I think he'd probably let me go because he's only one section. He's not one to chase after you, at least from my knowledge. So I don't really have to worry about him appearing out of nowhere. And that's really the thing with a lot of these, like Freddy Krueger. The thing about him is he'll come after you wherever you are, and I think Ghostface is the same way, unless he's designated to one area. But these three definitely designated to one area. Although Jason did go to New York, Michael Myers is Haddonfield. Freddy Krueger, he's chasing you everywhere in your dreams. So Leatherface, he's in Texas. I just get out of Texas. I'm good. I don't know if he has a history of chasing after people. And we have Norman Bates. Norman Bates, light work. I want to say light work. I think I could take on Norman Bates. I don't think I have a problem there. I, why would I stay in a hotel if I'm starting to see things that are a little off? And I'd probably pick up on his behavior at the start. He was pretty normal at the start of that movie in Psycho, but I don't know. It's just something about that. I feel like I could definitely take him if I knew, and even if I was stuck in a shower. I'm always on my toes in the shower. The bathroom's one of the most dangerous places. So I'm always on my toes. I'm gonna. Norman Bates is light work, especially toe to toe. Yeah, he's done. I'll whoop Norman Bates. And then we have Hannibal Lecter. Oh man, Hannibal Lecter is a smart guy. He's intelligent. He's an intellectual, and you know, Hannibal. I have to put Hannibal. I think I could get on his good side somehow. I feel like I could get on his good side. I don't know how I would do it, but I'm gonna say light work. I think I could get him in a sort of mind battle sort of thing, and we just play a game of wit. I think that would be my move, trying to sort of get on his good side, kind of like Clarice did. So I'm gonna say I think I can handle like that. And toe to toe, he's an old guy. I think I can handle him. He's pretty easy. Now we have Jigsaw. Man, those puzzles are vicious. They are vicious, and the protagonist tends to never win. If you want to call them protagonists, apparently they all did something that they deserved. That no one deserves to go out like that. But man, those puzzles are tough to get through. They're tough to get through. I'm gonna say dead. I'm probably dead. I'll make a mistake and mess up, and then that'll be that. The thing will just collapse on me, or whatever it is that whatever the case. I'm probably dead. I'm not gonna say cooked because there is always a chance that I get out of it, and I just luck up. But I'm probably dead. So that's where Jigsaw's going. And then we have Chucky. Come on, man. Come on. Chucky is light work. Let's just be honest. There's nothing Chucky can do. I'm just gonna have to kick him across the room, put him in his box. Oh, I had put Annabelle there too soon. So yeah, Chucky's getting cooked. He's light work. I'm just gonna kick him across the room. No worries there. Then we have Annabelle. Annabelle is tied to a supernatural, what is it, a demon, or I believe, or a ghost, some sort of apparition. There's a supernatural factor there, but she has been contained. Me being a spiritual person, I think that she'll be pretty easy to contain. Get a few crusts, get a few holy water, say the Lord's Prayer, bing bang boom, she's contained. That's that. I think she's pretty easy to beat. With the power of God. So I'm going to put her in light work. And she's not really I don't think that force is really known for injuring. Maybe like grabbing your arm or something. So I'm just gonna put it. Well, in Annabelle creation, she did that one girl did fall. Let's be honest. I'd be out of there in a split second. So I don't think I have to worry about Annabelle. And yeah, she's done. So we got Megan next. Megan, the android or the robot. I'm gonna put Megan with a 3 in. I will put her. Let's see here. Let's put her in. She's a robot, which is tough. Light work? Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw her in light work. That seems appropriate because you throw some water on her, she's done. She's gonna start glitching, and then I just dismantle all her parts, and then that's that. Maybe if she gets into the all the technology somehow starts controlling everything. I feel like there's a way around that. I don't think I'd be injured in that situation. After seeing the movie, I don't believe old girl was injured, the protagonist. So I'm going to leave her in light work. I think she any type of these doll type characters, they're they're pretty easy to get rid of. She is strong because she has robotics, cybernetics inside of her. She's made of metal, so that's a little tough to destroy. But I think there's definitely a way, especially if I get to her circuit tree or her circuit board or the motherboard or wherever she's connected to, and I shut that down, she's done. So that's Megan. Put her in light work. And then we have Reagan McNeil. Whew. That is possessed by what Legion or the devil or Pazuzu. So again, me being a religious person, I say that same thing for Annabelle with the crosses and the Bible and all that good stuff. Trying to perform my own little exorcism against her.
Finder of lost children. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. Did you just quote Sam Jackson and Pulp Fiction? you, got that. You got me.
She does play tricks on your mind, though, which I think I have a pretty tough mind. I think I'd be able to survive Reagan here, but she'd probably somehow find a way to throw me across the room with some sort of force or whatever. So I'm gonna say injured. I'll probably get my head knocked around a little bit, but eventually she's. If I have to sacrifice and save her, I've saved the girl. That's that. So I'm gonna say injured. Yeah, I'm gonna say injured. I could survive Reagan, and then or whoever is possessing her. And then we have Samara. Now this is probably a really easy one because Samara, you just don't watch the clip. Why am I going against her if I don't have to fight her if I never watch the clip? And if some butt wipe showed me the clip for a prank or whatever, and now I'm screwed. Let's just say that's the case for the sake of the video. All right, then toe to toe, I don't really know how to beat her if that's the case. That's the only way I know how to beat her is not watch the video. If I ended up having to see the video somehow, I don't know what I do to beat her because she's coming out of my TV. I mean, I've seen a lot of jokes about people sexually assaulting her when she comes out the TV, but I'm not, I'm not gonna do that. When she's like 13, 14 or whatever. I'm not gonna. I don't. And she's all destroyed, gross, and I don't know about all that. So in this situation, life or death, I'm gonna have to say dead. I don't know how to beat her. My knowledge on trying to take her out is limited, so I have to put her in dead. This thing is acting slow. Okay, so next we have Kayako. Kayako is next. Kayako, the Grudge. I isn't she connected to a specific house? Let's just say I'm in that house. I'm gonna put her in dead. I don't think I can survive. Actually, is there any way? I don't know. Because I'm limited on the knowledge, I might be cooked. I'm really limited on knowledge with that. I'm gonna be in for a hunt, and then that's that. And I'm probably cooked. I'm gonna put Kayako in cooked. I don't think there's any way I can beat her. Yeah, so then we have the lipstick demon. All right, lipstick demon from Insidious, the Insidious series. Again, that's a demon. I'm pretty sure I could take him out. Uh, you know, any of these demon characters probably, I would imagine, pretty easy to take out with belief and faith. So I'm going to put him in injured. I'm sure he would knock me around a little bit, but I'm quite certain I can escape the further. So I'm gonna put him in injured. Probably scratch me a little. And then we have the nun, Balak. Right. Okay. This is a very powerful demon, from what I've seen. So she'd be a little harder to contain, but I don't think I'm going out. I think once again, uh, I'd be injured, but you know, I know her name, banish her.
Your name gives me dominion over you, demon. You are Balak, the defiler, the profane. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, I condemn you back to hell!
That's that. She's probably gonna keep coming back, and we'll just be at going toe to toe until I just can't go anymore. Um, so I'm gonna put Valak right there and injured. Then we have Pinhead. All right, Pinhead, Hellraiser. Now this is a tough one. Unless I do what Kirsty Collins, or what was it, Kirsten Cotton did, which is would sacrifice a few people to spare her own life. Uh, I'm not really into that. I don't believe I could sacrifice anyone to save my own soul or self or whatever, my own, you know, prolong my life, sacrifice another, even if they are a terrible person. I find it a little hard to do that. I mean, maybe, yeah, it'd have to be a real one bad egg for me to be like, yeah, kill him, not me. You take him out. But I think I'm gonna put, other than that, because of that, I'm gonna have to put Pinhead up and cooked. Pinhead is a tough guy to beat for me. So, getting ripped apart and then sent to hell, I don't see no. And really, if he wouldn't be in cooked, if I could figure out how to close the puzzle box and send him back, if I could figure that out, maybe I'd be in injured. So that there's a possibility there. But toe to toe, the box is already open and I can't get to it, I'm cooked. So I'm gonna leave him up there. Then we have Jaws. Jaws is the easiest one on the list because I'm not going in the water. I don't like water. I don't want to be in water. Have been on plenty of boats, and I just don't like. I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in the water. If I know there's the only reason, if I know the water is clear, there's no jaws out there, no Bruce, no shark. Okay, then I'm gonna go for a swim. But if I know that there is a shark out there, why would I go out there? The same thing with Samara. Don't watch the tape. Same thing with, any of these characters. Whatever leads you to them, if they're in a designated area, don't go if you know they're out there. It's the simplest thing in history of horror cinema. But if I'm stuck out there and I didn't know he was out there and I'm stuck on the boat and I'm cornered or surrounded. Depends on the boat. If I had the boat that was in the first Jaws, maybe I'm gonna say I'm gonna say probably dead because deep in that water, there's nowhere to go. I can't outswim him. Let's just say there's no phones. It's all me versus him. Especially in his natural habitat. If I don't have a boat, I'm probably cooked. I'm definitely cooked. Um, so, but if I got a boat, I'm gonna put him in dead. If I didn't have a boat, he'd be in cooked. So that's let's just leave Jaws where he is. I'm dead. Then we have the xenomorph. Now, if I have the right tools, maybe I could take out the xenomorph. If it's just me hand to hand combat, I'm done. I'm cooked. That's as they say. That's a wrap. There's I'm not can't get the xenomorph. He's fast, huge, especially the queen. There's just There's no way I'm getting through that. Yeah, I'm done. I'm trying to think of a way to get around the Xenomorph, especially if he hits me with the what is it, the face hugger. That thing gets on me. I'm probably passed out just from looking at it because it grosses me out. So yeah, I'm cooked. That's Xenomorph's got me. Then last but not least, we have Pennywise, It from Stephen King. This is a light work. I'm gonna say light work because Pennywise, you know, you just get you make him afraid. I don't have a lot of fears, so to say. I have a lot of things that gross me out, but not a lot of things that I wouldn't back down on. So I'm gonna say Pennywise is pretty easy. I have a lot. I can be mean from time to time and say some mean things to him, and that'll make him small.
You tell him that his mama's a H.
Carter, I believe whore is spelled with a W.
Right. W, and his sister's a W, and his grandmama's a 2-bit W, who makes double because she got no teeth. You tell him I said that.
And that'll be that. So Pennywise, I'm gonna say you are light work. All right, guys. So there we have it. We have our horror characters that are in the light work section. We have our injured characters, our dead characters, and the people who would have me cooked. That is my 20 horror character dead tier list, whatever you want to call it. And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Happy Halloween.